Hey guys, so I'm going to take in a deep dive into a verse which can be taken out of context but also cause confusion, which I ain't gonna lie, this caused me confusion at first while reading it because it's like the complete opposite of what Jesus wants us to do. But anyway, so the verse I'm talking about is in Luke chapter 14, and that is verse 26, and it says, "If anyone comes to me and does not hate his father and mother, wife and children, brothers and sisters, yes, and his own life, also he cannot be my disciple." So you see how much confusion and conflict you get from reading that. But with this verse, it actually acts as a metaphor for the next thing he's going to say. So the next thing he's going to say is from verse 28 to 30. And it says, "For which of you intending to build a tower does not sit down first and count the cost whenever he has enough to finish it? Lest after he has laid the foundation is not able to finish, all who see it begin to mock him, saying, This man began to build and was not able to finish." So the tower represents Jesus, and the costs he talks about is basically the sacrifices that you may need to make in order to fully go into your potential and be a disciple of Jesus. And unfortunately, that could mean cutting ties with family, which is hard because they are your family, but the number one family is God, Jesus, and the Holy Spirit. They are your family, and they're considered higher than your own kind of family, which again, it's hard to kind of process and stuff, and it can be very, very hard, especially with different communities where they will completely disown you if you're trying and going over to Christianity. And sometimes it can even be really bad for your life when you do decide to go on the path of Christianity. Unfortunately, it is a thing, but Jesus says, yes, you may have to disown these people that you call your family, but if they're stopping you from your full potential in being a disciple of Jesus, then it is something that you're gonna have to do, unfortunately. I don't have any issue with that, and I can't really unfortunately, I'm not in the position to know how that feels. I can only imagine how it feels, and for those people, I'm sorry. You can try. Sometimes you can try and persuade them to go to Christianity, but sometimes it just doesn't happen, and you have to cut ties. But maybe after a few years, maybe they'll come to their senses or realize or have a revelation. But unfortunately, that is what is said here. You have to put Jesus first in everything. And as I said, there may be costs with doing that, like friends and stuff, which, let's be honest, friends is it's a bit easier to be friends. When it comes to like relatives and family members, it is a lot harder. But that's basically what Jesus wants us to do.